Wildcard Thursday, and we had a request for a shorter Qigong session. So I gave it some thought, and if I only had 10 minutes, what would I do for Qigong? Let's do it together right now. Now, in case you don't know, Qigong it's a traditional Chinese mind meditation movement sort of practice. It's if you're familiar with Tai Chi, it kind of looks like Tai Chi, but Tai Chi is a martial art, whereas Qigong is more of a healing art. So similar, but not exactly the same. We'll do some Qigong right now. So first things first, we just stand with our feet about hip width apart. Breathe in and out through your nose, and we're going to shake. We're going to keep our feet glued to the ground. And I'm just slightly flexing and extending my knees so I begin to shake and tremble. You can hear it in my voice. You might even be able to hear it in my breath. But we just try to get loose. So I think of the vibration kind of starting from the ground up, vibrating my legs, glutes, low back, and you just try to get loose, 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 loose. And we breathe in and out through the nose. So we have the knees that are kind of pumping up and down. You can do the same thing with your wrists. You can pump your wrists. You can pump your elbows. You can be as vigorous or as gentle as you can tolerate. The shaking is a way of wiping the slate clean, so to speak. If you're old like me, you remember there was a toy called the Etch-a-Sketch. The Etch-a-Sketch, you would turn dials and make designs on this little pad. And when you're done, you would shake it. You would shake the pad and it would clear the slate. So that's what we're doing here. We'll just go for about another, maybe a little, about like a minute, let's just say. And just shaking. Shake, shake, shake. And you try to just get loose. You're getting rid of residual tension through your muscles. We're increasing circulation of the blood, increasing circulation of lymph. And you're helping to disperse excess energy. So if you're nervous or anxious, just shake, and it'll help get rid of that nervous and anxious feeling. If you're real excited and kind of need to come down a little bit, just shake. It brings us to equanimity. Now, one more breath in. One more breath out. And stop. Good. And hopefully you notice the tingling sensations. Let's do a little bit of self-massage. We make just a little soft fist, let's say with the right hand. You just tap up your arm, across your chest, and we'll switch sides, down the other arm. And we'll come across this way. So we get a little bit of self-massage, a little bit of self-care. And then we'll go into the meditative practice of Qigong. We're going to breathe and move, synchronized fashion. Just about 30 more seconds here. And you can definitely self-massage other parts of your body if you like. Yeah, if you're feeling stiff all around your neck and your shoulders, just give yourself a little attention there, a little bit of love here. I choose this line from my hands, arms, chest to the other hand and arm, because that's the lung meridian. The lung meridian is just going to help us breathe a little better. Okay. I just pound on your chest like a gorilla. And release. Good. And again, just notice warm, tingly sensations. Just getting everything to open up so that we can move a little smoother. Okay, onto the Qigong. So here we get into a Qigong stance. We try to get our kneecaps to point forward. If we can, we bend the knees just a tiny little bit. Tiny little bit. That helps put the stress on the leg muscles, not so much on the joints. We tuck the pelvis under slightly, and we're trying to be as upright as possible. Now, we're going to start in a position like this. So my left hand is on the bottom, my left palm faces up, my right hand is on top, my right palm faces down. We'll call this position 1. Now you keep your shoulders down, keep your elbows kind of heavy. We take a breath in, take a breath out, we go to position 2. My palms face each other and I'm thumbs up. Then we go to position 3. Now my left hand is on top, right hand is on bottom. Then we go back to 2. And then we go back to 1. And 2. And 3. So there are really just 3 positions here. And we try to smooth it out. So you just smooth the edges out so that you don't really see all 3 different positions. But that's really all we're doing, is I just go from right hand on top, right hand on bottom, right hand on top, right hand on bottom, and that's it. And this is just a nice little transition exercise that we're going to use for my favorite Qigong move. Is called hands through clouds. And it all makes sense in a second. Okay, so we have our transition here. And we're going to put that down for a second. Okay, so next up is rotation, just a standing rotation. We take a breath in. As we breathe out, let's say we're going to rotate to the right. Just real simple. Rotate right, turn the ribs to the right, maybe even look to the right a little bit. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotate left. Turn the ribs left, you might even turn the skull to the left. Back to center, that's inhale. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale center. Exhale, rotate left. Inhale center. Then we pause in the center. Take our feet a little bit wide if we can. Same kind of thing, knees soft, and play around with your foot position. You might need to turn your feet out a little bit. You might be able to keep your feet straight. It's just whatever is not going to put any stress on your joints. Now, we put it all together. We have the right hand on top, left hand on bottom. Breathe in, breathe out, and we're going to rotate right. Now we switch. We get the left hand on top, and we rotate left. And then we switch. Right hand on top, rotate right. Left hand on top, rotate left. And that's it. And then we try to just smooth it out and imagine hands moving through clouds. The left elbow leads when it's on top and we turn left. The right elbow leads when we're on top, when the right elbow's on top and we go right. And you just let your breath flow. And you just let your body move. You just go smoothly. And you just imagine the mist separating between your fingertips. Keep your shoulders down. Just keep the breath flowing. And something like this, as little or 3 to 5 minutes at a time, It's really nice just to help get your focus back, clear out that brain frog. Brain frog. Get that brain frog out of there. Clear up your brain fog. They can just really help to change your mood, change your state. All right. Now let's come back to center. Bring your hands by your side. We'll turn the palms away from the body. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, turn your palms down. Bring your hands in front of your body. We're clearing the slate. When your hands are about your hips height, straighten your legs. And we just gently come to a standing position. And that's it. 10 minutes of Qigong. It goes by really fast, and hopefully it changes your state. I feel a little better already just from doing some shaking, self-massage, and Qigong, and I hope it helped you too. That's another Wildcard Thursday in the books. I appreciate you. I care about you. And I hope you will go forth and be awesome. Thanks.